Today is Monday, April the 12th, 2010. This, my friends, will be the first in a series of messages from Gaia. You might say, the queen of this planet, the mother of this planet, no matter how you see her, the caretaker of the planet, the one who truly loves nature so much. And I thought it would be very helpful for those of you who perhaps do not know Gaia on an intimate basis, that you learn a little bit about the earth, the workings of the earth, and those forces that take care of the earth. And so I introduce to you now Gaia, the goddess of this planet. She has so many titles, but that is how I see her. And this is what she has to say. My dear friends, it gives me great pleasure to be invited to come to you and speak to you like this. As you know, thoughts are things. And so many abusive thoughts and acts have been directed towards your beautiful planet that they do leave their mark. As you know, toxic chemicals have been dumped in my streams. How could anyone be so careless and have no regard for the planet in which they live? And yet, they do it without a thought of their fellow man, what it might mean to them by way of the water supply. There are so many abuses. Abuses of animals, fish, mammals. I don't really need to go into this, nor do I want to focus on this. But I am telling you, it is one of the reasons why I have taken the time and come and answer these questions, these concerns, so you know that your thoughts, your deeds, your lack of care has tremendous input and results upon this planet. So many take life for granted. They were born here, raised here, and they think it'll always be such. And it's not true. Streams can be polluted. Animals can show up one day, the next day be gone. Years of evolution be destroyed in one generation. Storms rage unchecked, so it seems. There is like a violence in earthquakes, in volcanoes that erupt, in seas of gas that comes forth that harm animals and men. And while there is a rage, there is a gentleness and beauty unparalleled anywhere in the cosmos. And you might say to yourself, how can there be such opposites in one place? The gentleness and the beauty has been wrought by many beings, planning a perfect place, a gem, a jewel, spinning in the cosmos, spinning in this galaxy, spinning at the command of your Creator. And many who care for all of this, following the laws of the Creator. And those discordant images, those discordant sounds, have been picking up speed because of an imbalance that's here. And I say imbalance caused by man's thoughtlessness. It wasn't always this way, you know. Humanity at one time felt a responsibility for taking care of the place in which they lived. It was a natural sense. You always took care of your mother. Earth has been your mother in a sense. You live here. You were born in her womb, so to speak. She nurtured you as she nurtures you now. And so there was the time of the divine goddesses, those goddesses of ancient lore, who came to your planet to give her gifts, to bring her songs of joy and harmony. And then there was that masculine aspect that tried to destroy the divine goddess. And you might say, what happened? You call it the dark. And yes, it was a dark day upon this beautiful and magnificent planet when they were introduced to it. But there were a group of warring beings who had no regard for anything. No life was regarded by them. Only the swath of destruction that they could bring to their planet and to other places. And they destroyed, and they cared not the havoc that they left behind. And they were allowed to come here in this jewel of a garden. They were allowed to bring their venom, their curses, their disregard for anything beautiful. And no, not a disregard, almost a sense of trying to destroy anything that was beautiful. And you see some of their remnants today yet. And it has been that way ever since the fall of Atlantis. And those who repeat those kinds of experiments here are individual souls who have come back from Atlantis. And in a sense, you might say, that struggle wages between those two forces. Some call it the light and the dark. I call it the coming of the end to an age that needed to end. And what I see from that, my friends, is this light that is growing. And it is almost as if it is lamppost along a road where people are walking, moving to another time where there is beauty and friendship and love, and this common connection among all who wish to grow, to mature in a place of freedom and light and beauty. And this is the way we are going. I wanted to tell you this first, my friends, and I'll come back again and tell you who I am, how I came to be involved in this beautiful planet. I will come to tell you how this planet will ascend, how it is already working towards that end. And I will tell you how I feel your footsteps upon my surface. I know you all. I know the lifetimes that you have led. I know who are my friends, and I know those who try to destroy me, and I know those who through ignorance ignore me. And I come forth, and I bring my message, so you will open your eyes, so you will understand not only where you are going and where the earth is going, but that you open your eyes to the love that you could give me and the support that I could give you. All is one, and so it is.